Well, let's see if anybody's working tonight. It's Sunday night and Father's Day. I just came back from, I got a boy who lives in town and he's got 3 little kids, like 3 little pigs, but they're 3 little kids. I got on the boy about, he's about 2 hours or so away, so we don't see him often, but we'll be up there next week to see him. He's got 1 little daughter. So one has 3 boys, the other has 1 daughter. Well, we'll see what happens. They're still growing people. So I'm a grandpa. They call me popcorn because I'm corny. I tell a lot of tacky jokes, and I'm a pop, like a dad. But what I hope to do is really help people in America who haven't learned how to use our system yet. I mean, what I learned early in my career is that the rich people use government programs for almost everything. I mean, they don't have to worry about rent and utilities and things like that, but other things to get ahead in life, they use government programs. And why? Because they're there, you know, and they'll find money wherever they sniff it out. And they hire expensive people to find them. And I used to be one of those expensive people that find these programs for rich people. And after doing that for about 3 years, it was my first successful business, but I felt unsatisfied because I was just helping rich people be richer. So I felt I was helping millionaires become billionaires, and that didn't feel satisfying to me because I saw so many people in our country. I mean, where I grew up in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, man, it's nobody knows about these programs. I didn't know about these growing up until I got out of the Navy and came here. Went to graduate school to get an MBA and started being a consultant for rich people. And wow, they know where the money is. And that's why this town now is full of billionaires trying to get more money from the government when half of our country can't pay a bill. 17% of our country are living in poverty, 17%. We have more people in poverty than any other developed country. So I'm trying to get people to know about these programs in the government, because these programs in the government now give out over $18,000 and an average, $18,000 to every person living in America. That's every grown-up, so don't count the kids. Actually, but the kids are eligible for some of this stuff. But not counting children, the total amount of money is almost $5 or $6 trillion, and that comes out to about 18,000 per person. And people don't know how to do because they're looking in the wrong places, and that's the big problem. They don't know about it, or they don't believe it's there. Man, it is there. This is why we're in debt. We don't pay it off, but there's an argument for not using these programs, but they're legal. Every rich people uses these programs, are legal. In other words, every rich person wants to write off their health insurance because it's legal. They could do it. They don't have to pay for, they got the government to pay for their health insurance. Why? Because it's legal, yeah? And so why shouldn't you get the government to pay for your rent, your mortgage, your utilities? It's legal, you know? A rich person will do it too, and then they complain about we give out too much welfare. Well, I think we won't have so much poverty if we didn't give out so much welfare to rich people. Why do they need it? It seems that we should help people who need help, and that's what a community is. We have a community where 40% of everything in our economy is government offices or nonprofit organizations. So government and office and nonprofit organization, and that's what our country's made up of. I'm trying to find a chart here. Here it is. You've seen this from me before. So this is what our economy is. This is America. This is this pie, how big the pie of America is last year. And 40% of the pie, the green and the blue, is government and nonprofit organizations. That's the part of the economy that helps people. That's our Army, that's our policemen, our firemen that come out and save our ass. But it's also people that help us get a rent if we can't afford to pay rent, so we're not living on the street. It's also people that help us, pay the bills so that we're sick and we can't go anywhere. It's also people that help us grow in our society by giving us a better job or by helping us start a business. And all that is free. See, this side of the government, this side of our economy is free. This side is capitalism, and that's Google. So everything in Google is going to cost you money. If you have money, you can go to Google. If you don't have money, please don't do that, because they're too good at selling you stuff. America is all about selling something. The richest people in this world make money by paying people to figure out how to get you to click on their ad on the internet. Okay, I mean, why aren't we paying those people the millions of dollars to cure cancer? No, the people get more money if they figure out how to get you to click on an ad. So that's where our talent goes. We get the smart people going on the jobs to get your money instead of jobs to make your life easier. So that's what this part is our economy that gives free money and help for you to have a better life, for you to create a better life for other people in the country and yourself, and hire people if your job is better and your business is better. So that's what we have. No matter what problem you have, you're in debt, you can't pay your bills, you need a higher paying job, you need a better education, you need a new house, you need to fix up a house, you need health care, you need dental care, you need pet care. All these services and programs are free if you know to look, but you don't find them in Google because Google wants you to pay money. You don't have money. So I'm trying to get the people who don't have money to realize they're barking up the wrong tree for your pet care. Ooh, that's a nice headline. You're barking up the wrong tree to get your free pet care. So that's what and here's another interesting data point. See, the money obviously is going to the rich people in this country. This is the percent of wages. In other words, this will show you how much more the president of a company makes versus the average person working in the company. In other words, the difference between it's the ratio. The ratio is, what's the difference? Like if this guy makes $2 and the average employee, the average worker makes $1, that means they're making twice as much, okay? Okay, so back in 1979, they were making 31 times as much. So the owner of the company was making 31 times as much as the average worker, okay? Now they're making 399 times as much, okay? So from 31 times as much to 300 times as much. That's where our money's going. So we have wealth in our country, but the worker is not getting the share. I mean, I'm sure there are arguments otherwise, and freedom and all kinds of stuff. And I understand, okay, that may be legitimate, but I just want to show you data that shows other things, because people aren't being able to live because, the consumer, I mean, the rich people, the owners are getting 300% more, or not 300, that's a zillion times, because that's $1 versus $400. For every $1 a worker gets, the owner gets $399, okay? So that's but it used to be only $31. Now that sort of sounds reasonable. $31 to the owner and $1 to the average worker. But that is shot up to $399. Okay, now here, this shows you the consumer price index. So that's why if you're getting less of the money, but your cost of living went up 300% in those same years, 300% in those same years. And your wage did not go up that much. Your wage went up 30%. Here's the wages of 90% of the country, 90% of workers. Their average wage went up 300% in the last 45 years or so. But the top 1% grew 200%. See, But if consumer prices went up 300% and wages went up 30%, you're screwed, right? You're never going to dig out of that. And that's too bad. And so that's why you have to find options. And to me, there's two options. One is you find government programs that pay for your problems. There are so many programs. There's literally I estimate there's about 800,000, 700, let's say 750,000 programs that are available for you to pay your living expenses. 750,000 grant programs for you to pay your living expenses. You hear that? 750,000 grant programs for you to pay your, 750,000 grants to pay living expenses. Okay. To pay debt and living expenses, okay? So 750,000 programs for you to pay debt and living expenses. I mean, I think that's amazing. And you know where that is? I'll show you right now. You don't have to give me money. You go to this program. You go to this website. It's called findhelp.org, findhelp.org. Okay, there is about 600,000 programs in that database, findhelp.org. So that's a place to start. And you put in your zip code, and then you just put in your zip code, and then it has it all organized by what you need money for. You need it for food, or housing, for legal, for education, for jobs, for anything, healthcare. And it's all there. Or you could put in a keyword like rent or getting old, mortgage or utilities, all these things that you need money for, free legal help, free healthcare. See, that's 600,000 programs. That's why I figure there's probably another 150,000 programs that aren't in there. So that's why I come up with the 750,000 programs. If you have a better way to count this stuff, let me know. But I've been studying this for 50 years, and that's why I feel that this is the most important thing that people have to know who are living in this country. Now, I'm here to make a living and help people, but other than that, what we do here at Lesco Help, we help you one-on-one to make sure you find these programs, so make sure you get all the help you need to get the programs that will help you. Because with 650,000 programs or 750,000 programs, I mean that's not something. I mean it takes work on your side. So you're not going to just I'm not going to just give you a website and you fill out a form and you get the money. I mean maybe, but I doubt that will happen. You're going to have to roll up your sleeves and do some work. But the most important thing is it's there. Okay, I can just get $2,500 from you. I don't give out money. I show people who need money where to go in government and nonprofit organizations that give out money. And the government nonprofit organizations give out $5 trillion every year. That's the part of our economy, this part, government nonprofit organization that give out $5 trillion. That's an average of $18,000 per person in our country. Okay, and the rich people know about this. You have to learn about it. How do you guys help one-on-one? You're a member. You're right here. You're getting help. Tell me what you need money for. We have it so much. And another way we have it is if you, when you're a member, what you do is you go to findhelp.org. I mean, lescohelp2.co, and you get a special access code to get in for free. And the most important thing we have there, besides giving out free grants, which is $50,000 to $70,000 every month we give out to people, just to members. But on the left-hand side, you'll see something called Lock Your Goals. Lock Your Goals is where step by step, it tells you where. Here's what we start with. You pick on one of these tabs, because this is probably a tab, one of these programs are what you need help for. Either starting a business, paying your debts and bills, getting out of those debts, getting a better job, your career, launch a nonprofit, okay, buy a home or fix up a home, and healthcare. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas of interest that most people need help with right away. So that's why we have it all figured out there. So like if you want to start a business or pay your bills, let's say that. You want to pay your bills, okay. Here's the first one. So you have a whole steps here. Steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and you take those steps, okay. You have first as you make an appointment. And we go through the steps there, who you call, where you call them, what to say. It's all in black and white there, and video instructions and everything, okay? And then help you negotiate your problem so that you don't have to pay all your debt. See, that's another thing we do. We show you exactly how to do it, how to get help to do that, what to do to learn on that. So it's all there, step-by-step video instruction, how to stop people from calling you who you owe money to. There's a very simple way to do that. And these all legal, and there's plenty of one-on-one help to do all that. Another thing, what they do is housing and utilities. Yeah, so right here, you can't pay your housing bills. Okay, then owner assistance program, rent and mortgage assistance. It's all right there. For renters, or if you need help for, what's that other one down here? Utilities, how to get information on utilities. Okay, so it's all right there, okay? What to do. So it's step by step, and also there is special people to call that go over that. We have, every day, we have 4 or 5 hours of people that are online. They may even be here now. Let's go and see what it looks like. This is also one-on-one. I mean, I'm here usually every day answering questions, but more importantly, every day are members. See, we have 15,000 members now that are helping each other get these programs. So it's not only me, it's 15,000 people that are also helping. Ask a question, join a call. See, so you could go on, here's the calls. When you look on for paying your bills and debt, well, on Wednesday, there's a special Q&A on that, okay? Just on people who need help with paying their bills. That's all the Q&A is on. That's Wednesday. So every Wednesday we have that. But every day we have random calls. And that's why if you go click on the calendar and you'll see today at 7 o'clock, okay, it's over. They're not. Are they still on? I guess it's over now. And tomorrow we have a call you could join live and talk to Amber, who's a member, and she's got a lot of money, and she shares with you how she got it. At 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. is Amber. It goes one-on-one. It's a Zoom call. You can ask questions, you get answers. And then at 4:45, there's another one. Get help in buying home buying grants, okay? And that's tomorrow at 4:45. And then at tomorrow at 7 o'clock, there's solving financial problems. These are experts, so they tell you how to do that. It's one-on-one top. And also then 11:30 too, there's another one, help. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, and they usually go more than an hour, that are available online to you to ask questions. So all you have to do is sign up now, go to lescohelp.com, and it's $20, and you will get an email to have access to our site, okay? And then you can go on and look at all this and apply to our grants. Actually, tonight is the deadline. This is the 15th. We give out $500 grants to members, and that's about, I think it's $10,000 to $15,000 to members to pay for automobile repair, okay? But we also go to show you where to get free cars, where to get free automobile repair, and even low interest loans to buy cars. I mean, all those kind of programs are available, but they're not in Google. You can't find them in Google. but we can show you them. We have reports, everything. You ask us a question, we'll give you the answer, and they're there for everybody. And like I say, the rich people know this because they'll pay lots of money because they know it'll get them lots of money. But you could ask us, and we only pay $20, charge $20. So within 20 minutes of joining, you could join now and be on to see me, not on YouTube or TikTok, but right into our service, which is Lesco Help 2. And you'll see me there, and I can give you the links to where you have to go. But those of you who cannot afford $20 to join us at lescohelp.com, you start with this website, findhelp.org. Findhelp.org, okay? And that's where you start with 600,000 grants that are available, excuse me, to pay almost anything, any financial problem you have in this life. If it's to pay your bills, to get out of debt, to get loans forgiven, whether it's student loans or money you owe the IRS or anything. I mean, the help that's available. The government gives away free cars, free furniture, free stuff to people, particularly low-income entrepreneurs. You're trying to start a business. You could have government surplus property for free, computers, anything you need on that. Or actually, you get free advertising. You get free consultants that will work with you to double your sales, and they won't charge you any money at all. You're going to go to Google and have to pay money to get this help, but you don't have to, because there's people out there that will do this for free because they get paid by the government or nonprofit organizations, but they do not advertise, so you don't know about that. Let's see. Elder care, find help. Okay, here, okay. See, like here, if you can't pay co-pays, here's, you go to our Unlock My Goals, and you'll find one of the programs there is this, co-pays. This organization gives you free money to pay for co-pays or to pay for deposits for, even if you have insurance and you don't have full coverage. Well, this is a group of nonprofit organizations that give you grants to do this. See, this is what you'll learn at lescohelp.com. Lescohelp.com shows you these nonprofit organizations, shows you money programs to do almost anything you want to do in life. Here, if you're a senior, okay, this is an interesting elder care locator. If you're a senior or taking care of a senior and they need money to live on, they need money to pay medical bills, they need money to fix up their house, they need money for anything, you call this number and they'll show you local organizations that are nonprofit that have money to do that. You need somebody to come in and help them daily, or you need respite care. Maybe you're taking care of a senior or someone with a disability. Well, you could call this number and you don't have to give us money, and ask for someone local that could help you with that. And they will put you on to another phone number to do that. Now that is cool, I think, but people don't know because none of these things advertise, okay? And here, another thing we teach people how to do is if the government doesn't treat you right, okay? The government doesn't treat you right, because now that will be more possible, because what's happening, Trump is firing people in the government. The grants are still there, the money's still there, but Trump is firing the people that help you apply for this. So that is, to me, terrible. You should get rid of the program or whatever. Why get rid of, frustrate people that everybody thinks the government is terrible? They have these programs, but nobody will help them. But they're firing, like, in veterans. Okay, who needs money more than veterans? Man, you go out and you're going to die for our country. And to me, a veteran should be the first in line for not only veterans programs, for every program. That what they're doing is 80,000 people they're firing at the veterans organization. Lots of frontline people to help you figure out what your programs are and things like that, because it's not a simple process. That's why you need to get help. You need to talk to people. You just can't go online and look for a website. Everybody thinks you can, but you can't. That's wrong. You're never going to get anything. You're just going to go around in circles and get nothing. And next week it'll be the same thing. You have nothing. And you haven't learned much except that it's a pain in the ass because you're going the wrong place. You can't go to people in Google because all those people want money from you. And you have to find the real people. Now, and Social Security is going to be worse too. Even they're not going to touch the Social Security money, but they're cutting the people that help you apply for it. So less people are going to know what they're eligible for to apply. Now that is un-American to me. You know, it's cruel, it's un-American, and they're doing that. They say to save money. I don't know what the hell it is. If they start doing that for millionaires who get their health care coverage for free, man, they'd be bitching, right? But they won't do it for that, but they'll get it for people who don't have money. So they hurt people who don't have money and give more money to people who do have money. Now, maybe that's biased, and I'm sure it partly is, but that's the way I see it. I have to say it. I've been studying this stuff for so long. I've been studying this stuff 50 years, and it frustrates me. There's so many people out there in financial trouble, and it's difficult out there. Inflation is killing everybody. We don't have enough skills. People don't have enough skills to make a high enough income. But so call your elected official. You call this number, 202-224-3121. Call that, 202-224-3121. And you talk to people. These are your elected officials. You have 2 senators. That's what it's for. And they have the biggest staff in elected officials. So they have more opportunity to help you. And that's what they do. They brag about how much money they get everybody. They brag, hey, look at all the money I got in help for it. That's what they do. So if you can't get into Social Security, veterans, or any other government benefit programs, you call them because they have magic numbers to call the back offices and to help you. So make sure you know about that. And that's why this is the kind of stuff we do at Lesco Help, is to arm people. And that's why I'm so happy I do it for only $20. I used to charge thousands and thousands of dollars because fat cats will pay for that. They don't care. You know, they're going to make millions out of this, you know. But what bothers me, they don't even need the money. It's the people that are struggling and paying their rent, paying their food, getting a better job, fixing up their house, to have a decent life and a decent living, taking care of their kids. They're the people who need money, and you have to bitch because it won't. They don't come to you. You have to do the work to come to them and find out where that is and start applying. And that's right, lescohelp.com. Now the co-pays, that's for, what was that for again? For your medications or doctor's appointment, everything. Oh, you need a deposit, or you need, what do they call that? You know, you have to pay something up front. Your share of the, you have to first pay, $150. You don't have that, call it. You first pay the first $3,000 of your prescription drugs. You call this, and copays.org. And get free help with that. But this is us. This is us. I mean, I've been doing this 50 years, and my mission before I die is to help as many people as I can realize what a wonderful country this is that has all this help. But people are not taking advantage of it because it is a little difficult, okay? It's not easy. If it was easy, it would be gone. But it isn't. So I want to arm the people who really need the money, and that's why we only charge $20. So at Lesco Help, we now have, that's lescohelp.com. We now have 15,000 people. That's all they do is help each other get apply to every program they're eligible for. Okay, and it's out there for anybody. Everybody. What's the myths in getting government grants? There are. But there's also a lot of scammers out there, okay? So you have to realize that. That's why you just stay away from Google. That will keep you away from the scammers, because that's where all the advertising is. If you go right to organizations that only give out money, that are only government offices or nonprofit organizations. And that means they're offices that end in ORG or GOV, okay? And they're the offices that give out money. Let's go back and see if we can help some members are out there. Samantha, I'm trying to open up an online business, but and I have disability. I need help with Medicare, and I will be in it. I need to keep my Medicare, or I'll be in a different spot. Okay, couple things. Make sure you have all the benefits in Medicare, and you want to go to SHIP. Oh, what the heck is help.org? I think that. Yeah, that's it. SHIPhelp.org. Okay. Go here, find out your local Medicare to make sure you know all the benefits. These are free people. These are people that are not going to sell you anything. You go online making Medicare, you're going to find people that are selling Medicare programs, and they're going to get money from it. These are people that only, they'll want to find the best program for you. When you call somebody in Google, it's the best program for them. They want money from you. They're going to show you that this is the best program because people with business, nonprofit groups, starting a house, yes. Okay, National Disability Institute, yes. Okay, Tammy has their, good. I am humbled, thank you. Oh, thank you for saying that. Look at Tammy, it's charity. We're working their butts off here. No wonder they look so good. They were working hard. Happy, Colleen, hi, sweetie. No, sorry, I haven't got to you. I wanted to also tell you, thank you for picking me to win the help with the rent. You're the best human ever to make people is truly making it. Thank you so much, Colleen. Hope to talk to you soon. I'm working on that. Let's see, who was I helping up here? Dear Matthews, thanks for everything. Well, thank you so much. Patrick, I'm looking for a grant with a business funding. I'm located in Pennsylvania. I have LLC established in EIM. Okay, doesn't matter. You need business, okay? I need working capital to get this business and grow. We are a marble food and beverage service operation looking to get a concession trailer. Okay, Patrick. Okay, here's where you go. You go on. Look at Unlock My Goals on the left-hand side. There's something called Unlock My Goals, and look there for starting a business. And then you click on that, Unlock My Goals for starting a business, and you follow those instructions. Now here, I'll show you another secret little tip. Go to this website, tinyurl.com/Lesco local business. Okay, see, where you live in your zip code, you'll find 40 or 50 organizations in any zip code in the country that help people start or expand a business in that zip code. And these are all nonprofit organizations and government offices. Never call anybody with the .com because they're going to get money from you. Unless you have money, then fine, good for you. But if you don't do that. You want to call as many people on that, that report will show you, and I take a sample of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, how to find all the programs. Now what you have to do is then sign up for ChatGPT, and it's free, and I tell you how to do it there, and just follow my instructions. It says, here's what to say when you have chat. It's a sentence, and you write that sentence in and put your city and state in there, and you'll get, at least 40 or 50 organizations that all they do is help people start businesses for free. They don't want money from you. Why do they do this for free? Because they're paid by the government, because the government wants you to do that for free, because then if you start a business for free, you're going to be helping other people. Not only yourself, so you won't require assistance if you're creating income for yourself. You'll also be hiring people as your business grows. So that's why the government spends so much money doing this. You know, the government sends billions and billions and billions and billions for people to start businesses and grow businesses or move to other states. I mean, there's states now, I think it was Tulsa, that will give you free rent for 2 years, plus like, I don't know, it's $20,000, $30,000 to start a business. Yeah? And because they want, every business needs what they call economic growth. If they don't grow, they die. And that's what all of us are. So you have to keep growing or die. And that's the only way out of this mess if we could get through life. Daniel, thanks for everything you do. Thank you. I think I'm looking for a grant for a business located in Pennsylvania. Oh, well, if it's Pittsburgh, then don't forget, look at that. I put it down there. What did I put? Yeah, see, tiny, under my name, look, tinyurl.com/Lesco local business, okay? And that was that. And you have to call. You call everyone in there till you get help you need. And when you call and they can't help you, say, well, ask them for who else can help me. They're gonna know better than anybody else who can help you. And the world is huge. There's so much help. But we don't work at trying to get it. We want it easy, and that's understandable. I'm lazy shit too. But if you're in trouble and you want to do something with your life or fix a financial trouble, you have to call. I was one of those veterans. Oh, neat. Okay. Here, there's a phone number every veteran should know. Every veteran should know. Yes, okay, here it is. 888-777-4443. Now, this is just a start. Veterans, okay. 888-777-4443. Okay, you call that number, ask for help, and they'll hook you up with somebody locally who helps you one-on-one to get government programs for veterans. But don't stop there. If you want to start a business and you're a veteran, see what they have, but go beyond that. You go over to our section in the website that has Unlock Your Goals and look on starting a business, and they'll tell you dozens of other people, okay? So that's why, even though, like if you're a senior, you have a disability, yes, you want to apply those programs that are just for seniors or people with disabilities. But you want to apply for all the other ones, because those that are set aside for certain categories, they're very small in number. But the general ones have hundreds of thousands or whatever. I mean, you could go to Find Help right now and find and put in your zip code. Give me a zip code. Who needs help on the members? Okay, one of those Howies? What's the name? Give me that zip code. Give me your zip code. One of our members here. Give me a zip code. Okay, Daniel. Okay. Oh, that's right. House. I'll do both. I'll see. Okay, Daniel, 78154. Daniel. And 78244. SCHERYKA. Christine, CHRISTINE. Okay, hold on now, guys. Let me do these. Okay. Oh, Lisa. Let me see if we have time. Okay, so I'm going to Find Help. I just want to show you the range of help that is available for every one of you. So, Daniel, okay, you're in 78154. Okay, now it says there's 2,394 programs in your zip code. I'm going to put in financial assistance. Because see, this is for everything. It's for legal help, healthcare, lots of kinds of stuff. But that for financial assistance, let's see how much, because you want cash. Okay, there's 285 for 285. Okay, 285 that give out free money for financial assistance. So you're somewhere in Texas. That's it. Now you have to whittle that down. And what you do, okay, 78154, I'm gonna put that, and here's the link for the 285. Oh, no, not that, that's the wrong one. Okay, 285. Where did you go? God love you. God. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's a Texas one. Okay, next is for 78244. I'm going to see what that is. Okay, so that's another Texas. Oh, we got everybody from Texas. 78244. Okay, probably won't be so different. Yeah, so 3,000 programs there. Okay, so financial. See, now a lot of these things will be nowhere near what you want. You know, prosthetic financial assistance. You need prosthetics. See, any of those though, but you call them anyway. Children with special needs, financial assistance. You call them anyway because, hey, you're giving out free money for this. Do you know of anybody who is giving out free money for what I need? See, they're going to know more about this than anybody else. You can't go to Google and find anything close to that. And that's how you find this stuff. You call people who are in a similar business, and they help you. Okay, where is? Okay, so now we have 78244. There's 78244. Okay, there's, here's the link for that one. And it takes you calling people. And even if it's not right on the target, they're gonna know more than anybody else on the internet. Otherwise, you're gonna waste your time in Google going around in circles. Okay, Christine, let's see what you got here. That's 92311. Oh, didn't get there. 92311. 4,000 there, wow. Okay, and I'm gonna put in financial. What do they get for financial? Okay, 322. 322 organizations for financial assistance. See, that's how many in your zip code are giving out free money. Yeah, I mean, that's why but you have to do the work to find out which ones are right for you. They're not gonna come to you. It doesn't work that way. You can't rely on that. You have to get on that phone, start calling people. That's fine. Okay, now this is for 92311. See, so that's, what did I say there was? Okay, so, okay, 332 there. Okay, now that's for 332 for financial assistance. Now let's put in something a little more zero in on. So let's put in like rent. And that's for rent, zip code 92311. Okay, 95 organizations in that zip code, 92311. San Bernardino, is that California? Yeah, Los Angeles area. Okay, so the 95 organizations help for rent, a court. They're not all gonna be for you, but you call all of them anyway, okay? To help. Okay, that's for rent in 92311, okay? And that's what you have to do. See, that's what we're doing in Lesco Help, is trying to teach people how to go about them themselves. You can't use Google. We have people like right here now on our chat, on our video. Can you also use zip codes for neighbor, anywhere, Colleen, anywhere you want. Members, I mean, like Colleen is a member, and she helps you, she gets a lot of stuff. Tammy's here, very nice, helping you. charities here helping you, and it's to get help, because otherwise you're alone in Google and you're just going to lose your money, and you can't do that, please. Now we charge. I'm sorry, but we charge. It's what'd you do to my cheat sheet? What did you do to my cheat sheet? So scroll down. That's Capitol Switchboard, Elder Care, Lesco. Oh, okay, that's the copay cheat sheet. Okay, here you go. Copays, that's if you have money, need help to paying drugs or medical bills. That's a free service that finds free money for you. LescoHelp.com, that's me, that's us. And we have 15,000 members that help each other apply to all the government grants you're eligible for, okay? So it's 15,000 people we have that are paying $20 a month. And love to have you. I just won a mortgage grant, and I have my money back tenfold. That's right. Colleen just said she just got 10 times her money back by winning one of our grants. See, we give out grants also, $500 to $1,000 to members. We give out $50,000 or more every month just to members. So not only do we show you how to get $18,000 from the government, but we give. Now, I can't guarantee you'll get ours or anybody else's grants, just that these are real. Colleen will tell you, she just got it, and that's real. So these are real programs, you know, that we have for real people to get the help they need. That's all I want to do, is see how many people I could help before I die. And I'm probably getting close. I'm 82. Persistency, absolutely. Persickety, persickety consistency. Yeah. So let me help you two guys, as many as you can. I'm sorry I have to charge, but it's a way to keep this going so it can help as many people as possible. And that's why we only charge $20, and we give out grants as much as $50,000 to $70,000 every month for any profits we made. And thank you for helping us make profits and help more people ourselves, besides the money that we show people to get from the government. Remember, the government gives out over $18,000 every year, to average. The average person gets $18,000 a year. Please, let me show you how you can get yours too, because you live here. And that's the only requirement. You live here, okay? And that's what's important. Just because you live in this country. That's why I think it's a wonderful country. It helps people, but it has to help the people who really need it first. And that's what I'm trying to do, because they don't know how to do it. And we're not taught like that. We're taught how to spend money and not how to use our neighbors that are there to help us for free, okay? So I love you all. Thank you for keeping my heart open. I wanted to keep it as open as possible for the rest of my life. And doing this work helps me do that. So thank you for the opportunity to do this work and help people, okay? Catch you on the flip like, hey, Roger. Okay, see you guys. Thank you.